In this video, I'm going to show you how to cook Mangu, an Afro-Latino dish from the Caribbean. I like this dish because it's scalable. You can make it vegan, or you can add las tres golpes, or the 3 hits, to make it a very substantial meal. I learned this from one of my co-workers who is from the Dominican Republic. Hey Joanny, how you doing, girl? I cook this all the time because of how easy and affordable it is. From start to finish, it takes me about 30 minutes to create the entire dish from beginning to end. So hopefully you can use this, and let's get it started. First, you need 1 red onion, skin removed, cut into rings. After you've chopped your onion up, place it in a bowl. Once you place your cut onions in a bowl, place about 1/4 cup of vinegar and then set to the side. Now, I usually place a top to distribute it evenly, but that's not necessary. Next, you need 4 to 5 green plantains. Cut off the tops, cut off the bottoms. Then, cut along the seams of the plantains. Now, if you notice, when I cut right here, I did not take off the paper, primarily because I couldn't get it off because I placed it in the refrigerator to make sure that it stayed green. Then run your finger under the peel to remove the plantain. There you go, voila. Make sure to take off all the banana spaghetti, as I like to call it. Now repeat the same steps for the rest of the plantains that you're using. To make this a little bit quicker, I think I'm going to speed this up. Crap, I missed a piece of the peel. From here, salt your water and then place in your plantains. There's that peel again. Found it, placed it right back in. Boil it for 20 to 30 minutes. Make sure to keep that wonderful starchy salt water. While your plantains are cooking, take the vinegar off of the onions, place a little oil on top, and fry them to perfection. Remove the plantains with a slotted spoon. Make sure to save some of that water, and get your masher and get to mashing. Assist in mashing, make sure to use some of the water every now and then add some oil or butter because they use both in the Dominican Republic. Towards the end of mashing, I get cold water and pour it on and continue to mash with that. It stops the cooking process, and make sure that if I'm eating it for more than 1 day, it'll be just as soft as the day that I cooked it. All right, from here, you take a spoon, place it into the bowl like so. Place some of those fried onions on. Place the avocados that I forgot to place on there. And then that could be a meal all by itself. Alright, Primera Golpe is the cheese. If you can find queso para freír, that's great. However, I found bread cheese. It's about the same. It can be fried. This is me making do with something that I can find in Kroger or in Whole Foods if you're feeling rich. I cut off 2 pieces. If you're smart, you'll cut off 3, as this cheese is quite addictive. Then fry those bad boys. This is the addictive part, so that's why you should always have 3. I'm flipping that. That's not the color I kind of want. This is more like it, but that's not even really it. I like them a little bit darker. But, find what works for you. These are just suggestions. Let me see if I can flip it. See? Bad flip job. All right. And bam. Okay, a lot better. El segunda golpe is the sausage. Now, it is pretty hard to find Dominican sausage. You'd have to order it online. I ain't about that life. So I just went and bought some turkey sausage and then seasoned it the way I wanted. I placed in sage, oregano, a little bit of rosemary, crushed the rosemary a little bit, sprinkle it in, and then afterwards mixed it with my hands. After I blended the spices into the meat, I went and washed my hands. Made sure to keep them damp because it makes it easier to pat the meat into even patties. Fry your sausage patties in a pan over medium heat. I would not go higher than medium. Flip them to the other side. Make sure that they cook through and place them to the side. La Tercera Golpe is the egg. This one is pretty simple. All you have to do is fry an egg on medium-high heat. Make sure to flip it over, bang, and make sure to cook it. Scoop it up without breaking the yolk. There you go. Mangu works well as a side dish, but in this case, if you happen to be vegan or vegetarian, it also works just as a main dish. In the Dominican, this is called a laborer's breakfast. It is made to fill you up, so be very careful with the portions. Usually I do not eat all tres golpes, but hey, if you're ever feeling in the mood to try something new, try this out and let me know how you like it.